Well, kiddies, or for anyone listening to this video, don't say that SBN Resonate didn't tell you to stay off drugs. And it's really not funny. I'm not trying to be funny and sarcastic, but at the same time, I am being funny and sarcastic, but not really. But anyway, I'm telling y'all this. You do not want to get on these hard drugs, man, and you do not want to fall into that lifestyle. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. If you're younger and you're thinking about doing that shit, you're gonna ruin your entire being, your entire life of who you are. You know, in the last 5 years, I just had another death in my family. My Aunt Tammy just OD'd about a week and a half or so ago. 2 weeks ago. And that's the third one in my family in 4.5 years. So I know all about it too. I was a drug addict myself. And it's not pretty. Everybody's dying. There's a lot of people dying from this shit. And I know how a lot of us are on this channel. You know, there's some people, you know, you really don't want to be here. Some of you are, you know, striving to get by. You're just getting by, and you might not want to go to the job you go to, and you have your own problems. You know, I'm just telling you that these drugs, they take your soul like Shang, or the guy that takes your soul in Mortal Kombat. That's exactly what drugs do to you. And you're going, no, no, and you're screaming for your soul, and you're saying no, but it's too late. After you do it, it's too late. There is no going back. When you're an addict, you might stay off of it, but you're always gonna have that addict mentality. When something's going wrong, what are you gonna do? You're gonna look for the drugs to etch that out. You're gonna look towards the drugs to block all these feelings and all these emotions and all the shit that's going through your mind and things you don't want to deal with. That's exactly what's gonna happen. And you know, I'll be honest with y'all. The only thing keeping me off of the dope right now is that, for one, I don't want to do it no more because I'm tired of the consequences and I'm tired of living that life. But another reason is I am on something called Suboxone, and I take just enough of that so that I'm not totally, you know, suicidal, or like I'm ending this shit, or I don't want to live no more. You know, y'all know the deal with what's going on. But yeah, here's what my mom told me, and here's what people told me, and I should have listened. They said, don't ever try it, and you won't know what it's like. And my goodness, should I have listened to them. So if you're somebody watching this, my goodness, please take heed to what I'm telling you. Please take heed to what I'm telling you. There ain't really too much more I can say on this. It's just, you know, there's people dying every day, man, down in Philadelphia. You know, if you watch videos with Philadelphia, there's people on the street corners that are just, you know, nodding out, and there's people dying right on the block and right on the corner. It's crazy, man. And I know what that is because I lived that life. I've been in ghettos and hoods, and I seen people get hit in the back of the head with shit. You know, I seen people get robbed. I got stuck up twice, so I know how that life is. And, you know, luckily I'm still here. Because, you know, I OD'd a couple times myself, but I didn't get to the point where my heart stopped, or I went unconscious like a lot of other people. But it's no joke. It's not a game. And, you know, I know some of y'all are thinking, well, where's that at? You know, I want some, but I'm telling you, you don't. Unless you're trying to, which I don't condone, you know I don't condone this. Unless you're trying to off yourself, then, hey, you know, listen, we all got free will to do whatever, but you know I don't condone that. You know I wouldn't tell anybody to do that, even though life, you know, gets hard and life sucks, you know, sometimes, most of the time. You know, I'm just getting out of one of my really, really big funks. You know, every time the seasons change, and I'm sorry for the shaky video. I can't stand shaky videos myself. But every time the seasons change, I get really depressed. You know, it happens every time. Like when the season changes into it a little bit, I just get really depressed for some reason. And it usually happens about, you know, 3 or 4 times a year, maybe. You know, it's that roller coaster where you're up for a while and then you go down for a little and then you're up for a little while and then you go down again.
Hey, don't go up and down like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm already dizzy enough. How you doing? You getting it done? You working on stuff?
I'm just working on it.
Yep. That's all I got left too, is my art and music, really. Really? Okay. If I do. Thanks for inviting me. No. I don't have a guitar. I got other stuff. I make like instrumentals and music and stuff, and you know, a bunch of things. I don't know how to play an instrument though. I beat make and, you know, put it all together like instrumentalists and stuff. Yeah, I do it all, but hey, thanks for inviting me. I'm not saying I'm gonna come, but you said what time? 5:30. 5:30 when? Next Saturday. All right, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, man. All right, y'all. That's a guy over here. This guy right here, I think I showed y'all in one of my videos. He got a bunch of art that he does all the time, and it's incredible what he does, you know? That's all he knows what to do, probably, you know? And, you know, when that's all that you have left to do, that's what people do. That's what I became. I just became like, all I have left is like my music and my art and these videos. That's basically all I have left. And then I feel awkward talking to him because, you know, I probably won't go. You know, I'm a loner dude. I don't know, it's just how I am. But anyway, y'all, like I said, this depression stuff comes about 4 times a year where I just get ultra down. And it's like, I just give up. I give up on everything. And you know what? I'm staying in that place of surrender and not fighting. I'm giving up. Because every time I try to fight or I try to gain back something, it never works. It never works. I always find myself, it's like the spider in the web. You know, the more it tries to get out, the deeper it gets caught in the web. So it's like, I'm not even trying. I'm done. And I'm uploading a video on this, a slideshow video on this in a little bit here. I don't know if I'll upload this first or that, but I'm done trying. I'm just doing what I gotta do. I'm taking it one step at a time, you know, 1 second at a time. And I'm not forcing anything, you know, I'm not forcing nothing. I'm done forcing stuff, you know. I don't think that's how life was meant to be lived anyway. Even though we go through all this shit, it wasn't meant to be forced, or for us to force stuff. But anyway, I'm rambling on here, y'all. It's just, don't say I didn't warn you. So don't say I didn't tell you. Them drugs, they're a game ender. They're a soul taker. So if you want to meet the Undertaker, you know where to meet him. And don't say I didn't tell you. All right, y'all, I'm going in here to get some food. All the best to y'all. You know, that's all you can do is eat healthy, do whatever you got to do to be as healthy as possible, and do whatever you do. You know, it's life. So I'll talk with y'all later on.